Good day, everyone. My name is Goh Wen Jue, and my mentoring number is 253947. So this is my individual assignment presentation part, and from this presentation, I will present about two issues, which is legal but unethical issue and illegal but ethical issue. So we will move on to the first issue, which is the legal but illegal issue. And this issue was found in the newspaper in the Star News, by which the news stated that over 50% of women has been arrested and judged in the world throughout the survey. And we can found in the news state that more than 50% of women surveyed say that they have experienced at least one form of gender discrimination in the workplace, according to the WAO, which is Women Aid Organization. And we will move on to the issue by which what is the news about. So the news state that they have done a survey which show how does the discrimination issue faced by women in the workplace, which may cause unfairness toward the woman. So uh, throughout the survey, we can see that how does the focus toward the discrimination faced by women. So throughout the survey, we can see that uh, more than at least 47% of the women has been asked or questioned about their marriage status, which may influence their job uh, performance, such as they may be asked about why don't want to marry or they want to marry in this kind of age. And in addition, at least 20% of women has been questioned by interviewers during interview session whether they can afford the job provided by the company as a woman. By mean, the company may not believe the performance of women as they may do not have enough energy than men. And in addition, we can find that at least 23% of women with having a child being discriminated due to they may need to take care of their baby and children and they need to leave the work temporarily. And this kind of action may cause them to have negative comment by the company. So actually there are some reasons of why this news is unethical but legal. And based on the survey results done in the news, we can see that the the woman actually face the discrimination in the workplace, no matter the woman has married or not, pregnant or not, or have family or not. Mm. Actually, this kind of discrimination toward women is unethical, as women should not be receive negative comment or being overlooked by companies which may bring unfairness toward them. Because women do not do anything wrong in the workplace and they have done their responsibility and their work done in the workplace also. And in besides, there are several reasons by which women should not be being discriminated in the workplace also. And one of the reasons we can see is the moral right. By mean, people should not being produced in the same time. People should not being treated with equal chance and opportunity as well, such as all the things should not divide it by throughout the gender, race, and other factors as well. As people should not act any action by which they would not willing to receive, as you you may not be willing to accept also if other people act a similar action toward you as well. And this kind of moral values should put on and focus toward this type of discrimination. Therefore, there are several ways to solve the issue. I mean, one of the way is the people and the public should choose and assign the job based on the performance but not gender, as there are some tasks or skill by which female can done successfully but the male may not done well. than women, and it is same for some tasks toward male and female also. Therefore, women should be give some tasks and the skills based on their performance, not from the gender. In addition, the public and employers should think again the contribution done by women and difficulty of the women, such as the women which are pregnant and they have child. By mean the employer should think back again uh, how difficult the woman when they need to work and in the same time they need to take care of the child and their body. And in addition, pregnant women and women with having a child should be given more toleration, but not strict, reduce or take away their opportunity. I mean, the company should tolerate with the pregnant woman which give them the task by which they are suitable to them, but not strictly reduce the opportunity as well. And next, we will move on to illegal but ethical news. And this news is taken from Malaysia Kini, by which this news is illegal but ethical. And we can see that the news report is the Sarawak report editor to last book on IMDb saga. And we will move on to issue. So based on the news, we can know that uh, the main character is Real Caster Brown, which is an independent journalist in Malaysia, and she had published a book called Sarawak Report, and the book exposed the scandal of multi-billion ringgit in one MDB company in Malaysia, as and the case is related with the corruption issue by government and the prime minister at that time, which is Najib Razak. And actually, INDB issue seems to be a serious matter which could influence hard toward government image and the corruption matter in government and also the country image in global. This is due to INDB issue relates directly toward the former prime minister of the country. And based on the case and the book, the former prime minister has received at least millions of ringgit Malaysia toward his account throughout some pathway without other people. And this kind of action we can see is corruption. And in fact, at that time, Rivercaster Mao has been issued an arrest warrant by the former government and police at that time, as she was suspected to spread the false news and statement, and which may cause the public alarm and the country image in the global. And the Sarawak report at that time has been blocked by the former government in order to reduce the exposure rate to the public. But however, the book is still being published to the public, and due to the independent journalists want all the public to know the fact. So this is the issue, and we now we can see that why this kind of news is ethical but ethical. And firstly, the action of the review Castle Brown is ethical but illegal due to the report show that the action of the government is wrong. And when the action of the government is wrong and this kind of action being exposed to the public, this kind of action we can see actually is ethical as people have the right to know what happened in their country. And moreover, this kind of case is directly related to the former government and the prime minister. And however, the act of this case is illegal as this kind of case may being maybe influence the country and The police at the time issued a arrest warrant toward the journalist, as police always act by the law as well. And in addition, law has been written and stated to the public and the people to follow the rules for legal purpose. So therefore, no matter how does the report and facts and this kind of action should be illegal due to the way of reporting of the issue to the public is wrong, and the government did not give any permission to do this, as well as this kind of issue may influence how toward the country. Therefore, we can see that this news is ethical but illegal. So, how to solve this kind of issue is review Caster Brown should take action legally throughout legal ways. By mean, although this case uh, is quite influence hard toward the country, what she can do is she should report all the case throughout the independent government channel such as police and anti-corruption council. And in addition, the journalists should take the consideration seriously toward the all the effect, including the positive and negative effect towards the public and country before she chose to spread out this report, as mm, the people may not believe the report, as mm, as long as the report do not have enough fact and any evidence to show the report is true or not. And Review Custer Brown should collect all the criminal evidence and investigations she had done in these years, mm, toward the reliable channels such as the Anti-Corruption Council, so that this kind of channel could investigate and take action toward the suspect throughout the law. And as the law do not shelter any person, including politician or government and the former prime minister. So these are the ways to solve the issue. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you.